Number 1, hit the like. Number 2, please subscribe. Number 3, hit the bell.
So what does the coronavirus and coin roll hunting have in common? Absolutely nothing. At least that's what I thought until I got a bunch of emails saying the bank lobbies were closing. So this is what recently just happened in Florida. So locally we were on the national news because of the overcrowding on the beaches, and this was happening throughout Florida. In fact, we just had our Rudy Goldberg moment when all the spring breakers came down and they had to close the beaches. Now this was the moment that catalyzed the shutdown of everything for us.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. We planned this a long time ago. It's kind of up in the air if we still go. But like, we're here at these other people in our little Airbnb spot. So we're just hanging out with them and trying to get drunk before everything closes.
After that was a domino effect, everything started closing. And unfortunately, I hadn't made any box orders, so I had to run to the bank, and beggars can't be choosers. And this is all I could get. A box of pennies and a box of quarters. Of course we're gonna do my favorite quarters. I couldn't get a box of Loomis rolls, but that's okay. I'm happy to get what I can get. So if the pickings are slim, I'll make it up for you in the entertainment value. So I'm gonna try to get done with these rolls quick before the only roll hunting I'll be doing is hunting for rolls of toilet paper. Which FYI is a problem for everybody right now in case you're living under a rock. Let's do it. So no enters at first glance. I'll let you know if that changes. Let's see what's inside. Okay, very first roll, I found a 2008. It's Alaska. It's one of the extra claws. Now you can see this extra claw right here. Now usually you can see the extra claw right here. These go for about $2-3. Look what I found. Another one. So this is roll 3, and if you watch my first video, my first quarter video, I did some math on trying to find West Point quarters. I need to recheck that math because I am finding a lot of them. Now this is the wilderness one. I think the only one I'm missing at this point is the San Antonio. It is a beaut. I cannot get enough of these West Point quarters. They are so fun to find. All I need to find is one more and I'll have all 5. I'll probably sell all 5 together too. That way I can squeeze out a little bit more money. That very same roll I find a snow on the roof. This of course is a 2015 homestead. You can see the die break right here in the corner here of the roof. Now I've seen homesteads with much larger die breaks with snow covering the entire roof. You can get about $10 for those. This one you could probably eke out about $4 for that one. It's really not that dramatic. And of course if it had a leaky bucket with snow on the roof, it would sell for a lot more. Now at first I thought it might be an extra cactus covering up the designer's initials, but if you look a little bit more closely, so not only do you see a little cactus covering up the designer's initials, but you see an extra cactus touching the 2 covering up part of the date. Here is the rare ore cactus right here, and then you can see the normal extra cactus right there. Now there are more dramatic versions of this die break, as you can see in this picture right here, where that extra cactus will cover up the 2 and the 0. Now something this dramatic will go for $100. Now I have no doubt that the picture and the coin are the same die pair. Unfortunately the coin is in the earlier stages of the die break. I'm gonna have to take a break and see if there's anything I can compare this to get a price. Now I know the double extra cactus like this sells for about $100, and I checked the interweb. I didn't see any double cactuses selling right now. I saw an extra cactus sell for $20, which is ridiculous. Again, this one isn't dramatic as this. Gun to my head, if I had to guess, I could sell this one for about $40. Roll number 7 found another extra claw. Just so I won't bore you guys to death, if I find something twice, I probably won't repeat it. Roll 10 found a DDR. This is a 2016 Harper's Ferry. So in the Harper's Ferry you can see the doubling right here. Now there are many different types of varieties on this one. Each variety is as unique as the next. I once saw doubling on all the windows. Now these Harper's Ferry's DDRs are pretty easy to find. And the coolest thing about them is that you put them under any type of magnification and it opens up a whole new world. There's details on these things that you never would see just by looking at it with your eyes. Now I looked at the prices on eBay, and I think the Rona has started to drive the prices down on these a little bit. You can get about $4 for this. Same roll, and I find a 2013, this is a Rushmore, of course it's from the Philadelphia Mint, and it is a DDR. You can see the doubling right here on Mr. Lincoln's nose. Currently you can get about $4 for these. Roll 14, I find a beautiful Helen Keller. There it is. Relax, it was funny. Barely a scratch on it. Great shape. I'll keep it. Roll 17 and I find a puping horse. Now I did not name this, but there is a die break on this third horse right here. This one is rather large as far as die breaks go with this coin with this type of air. You can see the die break right here. Now they call it the pooping horse because there is a die break here on the leg of the third horse. Sometimes you get multiple die breaks, sometimes you get big ones, sometimes you get small ones. People are willing to pay 15 bucks for something like this. I saw one of these with a die break even smaller than this sell for about $15. So I assume it's going to sell for the same price unless people have got their priorities in check. So I put it right back where I found it. It's roll 22, by the way. But I found a Lowell proof. Now with all the price shifting that's going on, I don't think the proofs are going to shift price as far as the new ones that have come out. You can get $1.50 for this. And forgive me if I'm fumbling over my words a little bit. I'm definitely going to need to do some editing on this one because this is a first for me. And sometimes I make mistakes, especially when I look for something I haven't found before. And this is one of these. This is one of these times. This is a Washington earring. I have the light off to the side so hopefully it picks it up. I'm definitely going to put it under the scope for you guys. But the earring is right there. And to the naked eye, it looks like just a scratch. And it's quite possible that I've missed these before. You can of course see the earring right here. Now it can get more dramatic in the late stages.
Oh, Georgie, your father and I are very concerned. First the cherry tree and now the earring. What's next? One of those wooden grills? And quit hanging around that loser Hamilton.
Now what's unfortunate is there are a lot of scratches on this guy that I didn't see before. But very cool nonetheless. And this one almost went to the discard pile. And forgive me for not mentioning this earlier, but this is a 2019 Philly Lowell. Now when it comes to pricing on these ones, I've seen these sell for 100 bucks. I've seen them sell for 50 bucks, both of which I've seen sell on eBay. Right now on eBay, it gives you kind of a 3-month window to look for sold items. I haven't found anything. There's one guy selling one of these, and it's really not one of these, which happens quite often on eBay. This, just like that double cactus Arizona, I'm going to have to kind of make a educated guess. I could probably get about 40 bucks for this. 40, 50 bucks. Heck, I don't know, maybe 60. Now, again, I've seen these sell for 100. Sorry to go back and forth. I'm just going to say 50 on this one. Call it a day. If you're looking for these, this one was pretty deceptive. Anyway, very cool find. I'm definitely going to put this one in the flip as soon as I can. Sorry to blab so much about this one, but it was pretty cool for me. Okay, so after scouring the web, I did find someone else selling one of these. They were selling them for 40 bucks. And the die break on mine isn't as good as an example on this individual's posting. So I'm going to price this one at 30 bucks. But still really cool. I love it. Another little sad reality I discovered is that these West Point quarters have gone down to about 10 bucks. And these pooping horses, not 15 bucks anymore. They're about 5 bucks. Roll 39 and I find a spitting eagle. Really hope this is picking that up. Hold it at this angle, it might be a little bit easier to see. But you can see the eagle spitting right here. Now these are nothing special. You can get about 2 to 3 bucks for these. So I had to take a break because this was another first for me, and when I'm this excited I get tunnel vision and I think about the last coin I found instead of the next coin I'm trying to find. I really don't know what to say, so I'm just going to show it to you. I found an extra leaf. I should have gotten you guys like this. Found an extra leaf. Boom. It's a low leaf. There's the leaf right here, the extra leaf right here. I've only seen these in pictures. This is my first time holding one. Now I did a little research on these. Apparently these are heavily found in Arizona. Now this is from the Denver Mint. You usually don't see that many airs come out of the Denver Mint as you do from the Philadelphia Mint. Now they claim that this is an unintentional error. I'm gonna have to call shenanigans on that one. So anyway, you be the judge. So unlike the Washington earring, it was pretty easy to find pricing on this guy. They sell these on the internet left and right. It's a pretty iconic quarter. You can even find this guy in the Red Book. Now this is the low leaf. Now according to the Red Book, even with a grade of 50, the low leaf is worth about 50 bucks, which is kind of close to what I'm seeing on the internet as well. What I didn't know is the high leaf actually sells for a little bit more. Now I think this one's a little higher than a 50, but I don't think I'm going to get more than 50 for it because of that darn virus.
Perhaps if we spice this up with a little promotional video, it might sell for a little bit more.
This beautiful coin here has an extra leaf.
Extra.
We'll even throw in a free cow.
Got milk.
Act now and you'll also get the corn.
So corny.
Just like my jokes. Act now before this gets hoarded like everything else. Alright, that's enough fun with this one. Now, I should probably say this about this hunt so far, that this is definitely an outlier of the bell curve of normal. All my other hunts, I would definitely say, if I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm very confident when I say you can replicate that. But these are definitely unusual for me. And that's it. So that was a little weird. I really didn't find that much else. I was able to stack these Harper's Ferries a little bit higher. Just a weird box. So what made this box really weird is not just the things that I found, but the things that I didn't find as well. I almost always find a DDR Saratoga, and there was nothing like that in the box. Anyway, I'll total everything up and give you the synopsis. Also, I want to thank one of my followers named Dennis for sharing the video. I try to do quality over quantity, which is a horrible strategy when you're trying to gain subscribers. So I really depend on those likes and the shares. So thank you again, Mr. Dennis. Also, one more tip before I forget. We may get an early customer wrap roll season. During hard times and recession, people like to turn in that saved pocket change. So that might be something you want to look into when you can get back into the lobby of your bank. We found 7 extra claws, 10 Harper's Ferries DDRs. Now what's weird is I only found these 2 types of DDRs. Usually I find a lot more. That beautiful double cacti, 1 snow on the roof, 3 pooping horses, that wilderness West Point, that very cool Washington earring, that amazing extra leaf, 2 beautiful BUs, that Helen Keller and the Hawaii volcanoes, 1 spitting eagle and a proof, with a total premium value of $188.50. Not bad for 1 box. So please, please, please stay healthy. Again, a special thanks to Dennis and all the new subscribers. On a side note, remember the markets always rebound. God bless and stay safe. And the bad news for this channel, not for the rest of the world, and the bad news for this channel, forget the rest of the world and all the drama they're going through. And the bad news was, besides all the people dying, I don't think I should even joke about that.